Hello and welcome to the 2.5 People podcast with myself, Alex Leam.
And James Beckett.
And our guest, 0.5 of a person, because as we're recording this, George is still shackled in Canterbury. Narrowly missing out to that woman to be the new Archbishop. Yes, our guest, 0.5 person, is Stags Woodward. Welcome, Stags. Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Waving, great for an audio medium. Lovely. So, it is now... As it's not as we're recording this, but as you're listening to this, it's the new year. So how is everybody feeling now, post-Christmas?
Well, I'm just back from Birmingham.
Wow. Poor soul.
That is pretty bleak.
Wow. Okay, you win for the most grim Christmas story. Okay.
I'm feeling a little bit clammy, actually.
Yeah. Is that anything to do like with Birmingham? Why you're so clammy?
So, yeah. You kind of have a little sort of gentle.
Are we talking face and palms or all over?
What are we talking about?
Clamminess.
The clamminess.
Yeah, the clamminess.
It's all over. Can I take my top off?
Oh, hello. It's that kind of shit. All right.
This feels bland.
Hang on. I've also got some sexy lights.
Oh, there we go.
Okay.
That really gives it. Wow. This is
In post-production, we'll put in some really sleazy music at this point. So.
I've been told by young people, by the way, both my tops. This top is a Scotland top because I've realised that. So I tend to buy a lot of stuff when I'm up at the Fringe. I've realised now that I've actually spent a year in Scotland with all the Fringe visits and stuff put together. So I'm kind of feel like I'm a little bit Scottish.
Wow.
Yeah.
Scottish in the same way that somebody says that they're 14 when they're 58 when they're born on a leap year.
Yes. Yeah. Exactly.
Right.
Yeah.
So you're a leap year Scotsman.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But also, all my tops. I realise all my tops are to do with things like this is British Improv project. Yeah, it's a very worthy project. Of improv.
I'm sure all the 12 people that see this will be vibing.
Check it out. But I've realised that it's actually very uncool. So young people have told me recently that it's very uncool to wear things like the Scotland one. It's apparently quite naff, or whatever young people would
So
call
young
it.
people don't think we should wear things.
You're meant to wear clothes not related to... It used to be dodgy when I was young. If you wore a band T-shirt and you didn't know the band, that was uncool. But now it's the other way around. It's uncool if you wear a band T-shirt and people go, "Oh, do you like that band?" You go, "Yeah." And you go,
Oh, okay. Well, so you've got to wear band T-shirts of bands that you don't like.
Yeah.
Wow.
So it's
Can we get some for Chesney Hawks? A Chesney Hawks T-shirt.
You don't like Chesney Hawks?
No, I do like Chesney Hawks.
Oh, good. Okay.
Yeah, well, that was back in the days when Twitter was good. Never calling it X Elon Jog on. No, he followed me on Twitter. Still the account is still there now. I even had a conversation with him via DMs once.
Did you?
Yes. I just when you get the notifications that you are now being followed by Chesney Hawks. I thought that can't be. Oh, he's got the tick and everything. Yeah, it really was him. Then he was up in Edinburgh. Sorry for the increased wanky Edinburgh chat tonight, but this is kind of what we do. It's part of our job. Edinburgh 2022. I was looking for a person for the improv show, the Improv Rockets Up. I heard he was in town, but the dates wouldn't clash. Otherwise, he said, "I'd have loved to have done it otherwise." So, yeah, I've had a DM chat with Chesney Hawks.
Oh, wow.
It was utterly lovely.
Do you think we could get him along one time, maybe?
Very possibly. Seems to be game for anything. So.
I mean, you've got a big following on this. Did you say on the podcast?
Yeah, I mean it's huge.
Yeah, maybe we can put the word out.
Literally double figures.
Yeah,
now,
exactly.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't want to be rude about Chesney's fan base. It might be beyond. I don't know how.
Do you think Chesney's fan base would be like rude about you? I think it's the question you'd ask me.
I think they probably would.
Yeah, exactly. So I think you got free reign to do whatever you want.
No, I always thought he was lovely. I thought it was very sweet. And I had a friend who apparently, when he was first big, his brother was in the band, and my friend said they went to the concert, and he invited her and her friend, attractive friend, up to the hotel room that evening, and they were like, "Oh, we'll go for meet Chesney Hawks. What might happen?" And apparently, it was very polite. I think they played a game of cards or something like that. Didn't really know what to do, and they went home. He was a very polite young gentleman. Yeah.
I've not really had much brushes with. I once like served like chicken to Mylene like class from here, so that felt like quite a high moment.
You served chicken to him?
Yeah, so if I was working at the NEC arena in Birmingham, which was at some do, and it was where you do like that. That like silver service like chicken where you have to actually go out to the thing. You got this whole tray of chicken. You got to use a spoon and a fork.
You used to do that?
Yeah, I used to do the silver service thing. And I served her out like chicken once at a do. That That was quite exciting.
I don't really. Is she like a opera singer turned celebrity or something?
No, she was on one of the Simon Cowell singing shows. You know,
was she?
one
Very
of the-
early doors.
one of
Yeah,
the really early ones. You remember it was
never
called like
watched any
Pop
of
Stars or something. It was the one
There
where
there was some drama when she revealed she wasn't as young as she said she was, and she had a kid as well.
Wow.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I think that was the sob story moment where she was having a breakdown, and then she then went into Coronation Street as you do.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
I know nothing about Marlene Class, but it sounds like one of the few celebrity shockers where it turns out that the woman is actually older than she was supposed to be. That's wholesome.
It's. I don't know anything about anything useful. Marlene Class facts, yes. A few things about Rylan as well. Yeah.
Right. Oh, hang on. I also once like made a cocktail for like Shania Twain. You know,
Oh, did you?
Yeah, that was.
Did she say? I don't even.
I know, honestly, that. Yeah, no, she didn't. She didn't. I didn't even know it was like Shania Twain actually until like someone told me afterwards that was like Shania Twain.
Really?
So
Yeah.
You wouldn't think she would order her own cocktail, but
What was the cocktail?
like I don't know. It was something I don't.
Bet
know.
it was a mint julep.
I don't know. Honestly, must have been over like 20 years ago. I was like 17 at the time. I remember I lied about my age to get a job behind the bar.
I was
told
gonna say,
them I was
yeah.
18, and I was worried that they would catch me out. So I gave them a fake national insurance number, thinking that would be the way they'd check my age.
Right.
But yeah,
Whose national insurance number did you give them?
I just made it up. Just gave her a random set of digits. Asked my national insurance number, and I told them I was 18. And I worked at a cocktail bar at a 4-star hotel in the northeast. And yeah, that was great.
So do you think somebody else is getting the benefits of that then?
I hope so. I hope someone else is getting some extra healthcare. You know?
Or their pension's a bit more weighty than
Yeah,
a bit later on.
Oh yeah, you've brushed with some famous people over the years, haven't you?
Oh God, yes. I mean, I'll not go for the obvious one. I'll go for the tenuous.
We've got.
So I met the Queen while I was dressed as a lion.
You see, I was going through celebrities in my head thinking, is there anybody famous I can mention? You've gone with the Queen. I'm not
Yeah,
going
you
to top
can't
that.
be
Yeah. So I had a summer job in 2002 when I was 19, and I was Rory the Lion, the official mascot of Derby's Jubilee celebrations.
Wow.
So that was
Why isn't that on all your posters, Alex?
it should be. Really. I was on GMTV
Wow.
because of it. Yeah.
Have I seen a clip of this? Possibly?
Yes. There is a clip, and I can picture it in my head now that it's being spliced into the video of me on GMTV dressed as a lion dancing around like a prat. When you are dressed as a lion, you can really bust some moves with no shame because nobody can see you. But the director made everybody in this thing dance from this outside broadcast from Derby City Centre. We were just in front of where the quad is now, so it's just noticeable by its absence. Thinking, oh yeah, I forgot there was a green bit there. So they made the then Mayor of Derby and the Dean of the Cathedral dance. You can see the looks in their faces like, I don't want to be doing this. I'm a respected public servant. I don't want to be doing this. And so I meeting the Queen was the final gig, so that was at Pride
So
Park.
the Queen's been to Derby? I'm guessing she must have been. But...
Yeah, a couple of times.
Really?
So she came on the day that the I don't know what it's called now, but it's always going to be Pride Park Stadium. I mean, I've already established I'm still calling it Twitter. So yeah, they came to open the stadium when I opened it. It was 1997. And then she came back on August the 1st for a big thing at Pride Park. So I was on the pitch with a load of other people, dressed as Rory, and she shook everyone's hand in the lineup, but me.
Really?
I don't think. Yeah, I was sort of like
Did you have a big lion hand?
big, massive lion hands. I was in costume.
Might have looked a bit.
Don't
foolish.
think it's protocol to shake hands with a mascot.
Yeah.
And also, the one thing I noticed about the Queen was really small. Probably only a couple of inches above George.
Wow.
That's how small the Queen was. Duke of Edinburgh, huge.
Yeah, really tall.
Do you look like... You remember that bit in Fantasia when they're dancing mop and buckets?
Right.
That's what they reminded me of.
Wow.
The Queen is a bucket.
I can say that now. They're both dead.
Which is okay.
It's
okay.
It's fine.
I once bumped into... Remember, like, Roy... Roy Walker?
Yes.
I bumped into him in a corridor this is whilst I was working at the NEC in Birmingham again. Walking down a corridor, and Roy Walker's coming the other way. And like, what are you going to say when Roy Walker's? I just said hi, and he said hi back, and that was it. I said hi to Roy Walker.
You didn't do any catchphrases?
No, honestly, he does it. It feels like if you're going to do like say kind of like say what you see or something like that. You feel like everyone must do that. So you just want to be like the guy who just says hi,
or get it wrong and say a different.
Oh yeah, you used the wrong one.
Just go, hey, if it's up there, I'll give you the money myself. No, similar era, but not deliberately wrong. It'd probably be nice and small. Like his son's a comedian, isn't he? Yeah, Phil. Is it Phil?
Yeah. He had the show before us at the Edinburgh Fringe. Probably about 12 years ago or something. And I did feel that being after the show that we were doing, he felt like maybe he'd pitched himself too low. I think he felt like, is this... Well, I am.
Wow.
Yeah.
Not quite to where Dad got to. Is he... He passed away, didn't he, Roy?
Yeah.
Yeah, a few years ago, yeah. Thought I'd bring up the tone, Well,
yeah.
On a similar topic, actually, there's somebody that I know that did the Free Fringe a couple of years ago, and they were in the show after Jennifer Saunders and Adrian Edmondson's daughter, who was in a comedy band, and they overrun every day.
Really?
Arrogant as fuck, apparently.
Wow.
To the point when they had to bollock her, just saying, listen, I know it's a bit different with mummy and daddy, but here you don't overrun, all right?
Yeah.
So I had a newfound respect for them for that.
Yeah.
You bollocked Eddie's daughter. Nice.
Yeah. But at the same time, I mean, it is Adrian Edmondson. Who's he married to? Is it Jennifer?
It was Jennifer Saunders. Yeah.
Yeah.
They had kids. Yeah. They're no longer together, but
aren't they? Oh,
yeah.
God.
But they
it's
have
all doom and gloom now, isn't it?
Oh, we can get
They're
gloomy if you
of
like.
course.
On Alistair Campbell's daughter as well is a comedian, Grace.
Wow, didn't know
Grace
that.
Campbell. I don't know if she's funny.
Yeah.
But
Yeah. Oh, this is interesting.
Every fucker's a comedian now, aren't they?
Yeah. There's quite a lot of them, increasing amounts.
Yeah.
well, you say there needs to be a vetting process.
Yeah, needs some sort of licensing terms.
I mean, are we really going all through is Edinburgh the vetting process in a way?
It's been like the Hunger Games.
It's like sift panning for gold, isn't it, or something?
I reckon we should do it purely with like gong shows. And that's it.
Right.
Just do gong shows. If you get gonged off,
Yeah.
then you're not a comedian.
Yeah.
There's
That's
possibly
how
an
we
argument
do
for
it.
bringing in the gong into a straightforward everyday interview if you're just going for an admin job.
Yeah, yeah. Just having like a little like gong everywhere you go.
If you
don't like something.
if you can't do 45 words per minute, then you get gonged off.
Yeah,
In the typing test.
I like that. There should be more gongs, not just a show. It should
Yeah. It's kind of like being sandblasted, isn't it, doing the gong shows? It's been a
Yeah.
few years, but it feels like it just
Yeah.
knocks all the really rough bits off you.
Yeah.
But make sure that all of the office is watching and they're as rowdy as the Comedy Store gong.
Yeah.
So if...
I've never done a comedy store, have you?
Yeah, Alex has.
Yes, and I cannot stress how much it was by default.
Really? Yeah.
It was lockdown. I did it because I was on their books because I did the Manchester one back in the day, and they didn't have enough willing volunteers to do the online.
Right.
Go on, because it's not an easy one to do. Back in the day,
I hate online stuff.
Yeah, when everything was locked down, it was more sort of like panel shows were better. But
Yeah.
so they messaged me. I got a DM just saying we're doing the online King Gong soon. Do you want in? I thought, oh, well, what the hell? I'm not going out. So the fact that I had a working microphone, this very microphone I'm talking into now, and a working camera put me above 95% of the rest of the people on the bill that night. One person who started doing stand-up during lockdown, if you can even call it that, his stick was the pictures that he'd made in Excel.
Wow.
By colouring in the...
all the cells and resizing them.
which works all right if you can share screen. Can't imagine that would have gone so well if you did it in real life.
On a projector.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then, so the fact that I lasted the time without getting gonged. One, because you could hear and see me, not because I wasn't necessarily funnier. Then I just recall that there was one fella that on the Zoom thing in the audience who was very much downcast that I'd won, to the point when he was deliberately doing this, into the camera. All right, mate. Jesus,
Nothing quite like a sore loser, is there?
No. So I thought there was going to be a massive backlog because the prize is you get 5 minutes at the store on a regular night. So the Manchester one closed, so I got offered to come down to the London.
Yeah.
So it was really intimidating. And I found out since they have this deliberate hostile environment to gong show winners because they don't want to see him again.
Oh, okay,
Yeah, and then me thinking, it'll be all right, it's a Thursday night, it won't be that intimidating. On the bill that night was Reginald D. Hunter and Tiff Stevenson and Kerry Pritchard McLean, and they were all talking about when they last did Have I Got News For You. Thinking, this is not regular green room chat.
No.
Is it? No.
Yeah.
And I died on my hole.
Oh.
It was the most horrendous 5 minutes ever. It was, You weren't there, man.
Yeah, well,
You weren't there.
I really feel like that we've picked up the energy now.
Good.
Yeah. I've been barebacking recently.
What's barebacking?
Yeah. So
Is that not where you just have unprotected sex?
No, it's young people slang now. I saw this YouTube video and they were saying if you go off of your mobile phone for like a couple of hours, actually they were saying this person's going, oh yeah, actually your thoughts start sort of start to sort of coalesce and you actually enter sort of like Zen state. But then after a bit of doing this, I'm trying to be off my phone for a little bit, barebacking as they call it, or raw dogging.
Raw dogging, that's it. I've heard raw dogging.
All things that I would associate with
sex.
Protected sex. But I presume it's intentionally that they've done that. But they were saying that you enter a Zen state. But then I remember that for the whole of like the 80s and 90s that I remember, nobody was on mobile phones and people weren't in any sort of Zen state. Then, if anything, quite the opposite. So I don't really think. I think maybe they're overexcited about how
I've
much
heard
affecting off the phone.
I've heard about called like dopamine fasting.
Right. Yeah.
And there's a thing on most phones where you can make it into black and white, so you're not too attached to it because of all the colours.
Right. Yeah.
Never heard it called barebacking. I've just got this vision now that when we come to do the videos for this, James is going to clip you saying all of a sudden I've been doing barebacking with that pride flag on his shirt. Just completely out of context.
And then I'm gonna like cut it afterwards, and that'll be the end of the clip.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's
and
it.
It'll be.
Is that going to be the same as the?
We are very like clickbaity. That's what we're about.
Are you going to be clipping out the coming on cue bit as well? No.
That's for my own collection.
Sorry, them's the breaks. So we're going to come on to now our speedy pet peeves. So this is where we ask our guest for them to let rip about all of the things that grind their gears, and then we quiz them about it. Let's see what Stags has for us. Stags, what gets your goat? What winds you up?
Right. I've got thin socks, stroke catfish. I've got buoyant feces. I've got on accident. I've got people who repeat hyperbole literally. I've got the term pet peeve. Sorry. I've got snowflakes. I think they're getting too much credit. Slow walkers. The inescapability of inbreeding and being encouraged to look at the stars.
Inescapability of inbreeding?
Yes.
Yeah.
Is there something you want to tell us?
Right, no. So I was doing a show relating to numbers and I started doing a few calculations.
Right.
And it's quite worrying when you start thinking about it. So I'll take, for example, like Derby. Like Derby, I've made these notes, right? I've prepared.
Right.
Established, this is what I was noting when you came in. It was established, Derby is a city in 873 AD. Yeah, so it's roughly 1,150 years ago.
Yeah.
So that's roughly 50 generations back.
Right.
So if you go back, like obviously one generation back, you've got your parents, that's 2 people. Next generation back, you've got your grandparents, that's 4 people. Then 8, then 16. If you go back 50 generations, right, the amount of people you're descended from is 1,125,809,906,842,624 people. Yeah, right. But then the population of Derby around that time was 2,000.
Right.
So I met somebody who claimed that his whole family came from Derby. So if you divide 2,000 into around about 1 quadrillion,
Right.
that's a lot of inbreeding. Think about how many people are having to double up Like they're doubling up numerous times.
This show always gets into a lot of like maps. I don't know why.
Really, yeah.
It's not the first time we've gone down this route.
Even the population of the world back there was only 300 million. So that's still well under. If you were descended from everybody, it's still massively inbred.
Yeah. Technically, everyone's inbred. When
yeah, I'm talking more to you than.
I don't know. Yeah, you are directing.
This is not how I wanted to find this out.
Yeah.
That's just. I'm sort of like mind blown yet bored.
Yes.
Yeah.
At the same time,
I skipped out a lot of the facts there.
It's a weird feeling.
We don't need the facts.
Yeah. That number in itself. Look at that number. That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
It's so ridiculous. You couldn't even keep to the line.
I didn't keep to the line. No, I got overexcited.
You went freestyle.
It's
and went over 2 lines.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm an artist.
That's all. Yes.
What should you like with thin socks?
Sorry.
Thin socks.
Oh, God.
What's wrong with thin socks?
Thin socks.
I love thin socks.
Is it thin socks as you buy them, or have they gone thin over time?
I don't like, especially men in thin socks. The worst case is either the Lionel Blair thin ones, which are like little pairs of tights that wear.
Right,
Lionel
okay.
Blair. It's like peeling a fucking onion with you.
Oh,
Lionel Blair socks. Explain.
He wears really thin dress socks with his little patent leather shoes.
Right.
They're like little tights that only come to just above the ankle. They're ghastly if you ever see them.
Right.
But also the thin socks that men wear, where they get hold by the toe and they'll put their foot up on the table when they're watching football and wiggle that toe. I can't bear it.
Really?
Okay.
It's, thick socks. I only wear thick socks.
But are you just?
Trainer
Is it
socks
the thin socks are okay, providing they don't have holes in them? Is that okay?
No, they're just worse with holes in. I don't like catfish socks either. I don't know if you're aware of that. No. When you wear your socks, you wear your socks inside out. You know those little bits that are meant to be the seam. You always get some kid at school who wear them inside out, and those little bits that stick out the side.
Yeah,
Like
right. I get you. Catfish socks.
Can't bear them.
So if you're wearing your socks inside out, that's wrong. So I prefer like thinner socks than I do the thicker socks. I don't like having hot feet.
Well, I don't have hot feet.
Do you know what this feels like? This feels like I'm playing an audio version of Minesweeper. And I keep hitting the fucking mic. That's what's happening.
I had a friend at school who used to pull his socks on too tight. And when he took them off, they were like loose sausages. And I say, what was it? He said, I put my socks on too tight all my life.
Yeah.
My toes have
How
lost
do you
their
how do you put your socks on too tight? You just put a sock on. I don't know how you
used to pull them right.
Right, so you just right.
I don't know if that's the thing. I think maybe
Unless they've got ties at the side like Hessian bags. That they use for random dog in the pub downstairs.
We had strong elastic in the 70s. Don't forget, I'm from a different generation.
Okay. We do forget your boys' good looks. We forget you're of a different generation.
Yeah.
Remind us what else was on your list. We covered thin socks.
Buoyant feces.
Buoyant feces. Is this something that's happened to you quite a lot?
Very recently.
Do you think you've got like more like buoyant kind of feces than anyone else?
Of late,
yeah.
Is that like a Christmas diet?
Yeah.
Could be. I was staying with my mother over Christmas. Mm-hmm. She goes to bed early. I needed to go to the toilet. The toilet's near the bedroom. Mm-hmm. Obviously, if you go number 1, you don't need to flush. Number 2, you do. I flushed, looked, everything was still there. I thought, I don't want to wake her up. She's in bed. I'm going to have to go for a second flush. 4 flushes.
I can't wait for George to get back, Alex.
Okay. We've found out
4
that
flushes.
he subscribes to the notion: if it's yellow, let it. If it's yellow, let it mellow. If it's brown, flush it down.
Yes.
That's more of a tongue twister than I thought it was going to be. I just. There's not often.
How many flushes do you take on average, just both of you, to get a feel? Is it me or is it
one? Well, I mean, every time I go
Only
for a
one
piss,
flush.
that's one
One
thing.
flush on standard. One
Really?
flush will do the job. Yeah.
Wow.
It
I'm very
depends.
seldom one flush.
If there's a heavy night involved, with regards, like say, going out that's involved
Yeah.
post pub food, then that may skew the average slightly.
I would imagine you're a bit of a squirter in those situations, are you?
Wow. Okay. Beyond Minesweeper, when I'm starting to feel like a really bad date, a bit of a
Or a really
squirt.
good date, depending on
I've never been told that. I feel sullied. I've been told I'm definitely a squirter.
I didn't say definitely a squirter. You just give off that vibe.
Oh well, that's all right then. Okay, I'll just give up that vibe. Okay, it's never big dick energy, is it? No, it's I'm a squirter. Okay,
I'm still shocked you guys can't. Like, I mean, it really depends on the strength of the flush as well. Like, we've got to consider that. Maybe I've just got a really strong flush at home. You know,
You only put at home.
mostly.
I try and avoid that if I can.
Really?
Yeah.
No.
Shit on your own doorstep.
Really? I know. I mean,
that's completely the opposite of. I mean, that's like kind of like your own bed sort of thing going on there.
Shit in my own bed.
No, not shitting in your own bed. I mean, it's that you've got the comfort and the familiarity where you can let it rip.
I hate to shit anyone else like other than my own toilet. I really struggle.
You let them in bed. I don't understand what the bed.
No. It's a it's a metaphor to say that having a dump at home in your own toilets is comfortable and familiar. You feel a bit more relaxed. You can let go. Yeah. Anywhere else, hell no.
Right.
Hell no.
But you don't shit in your bed.
No.
Right. Yeah. Okay. I once got challenged by an audience member. They said they wanted to know what a paradox was. I mentioned the paradox.
Yeah.
And I think my best example of a paradox, which I've wheeled out a couple of times, usually to very people don't really get on board with this, but I think the best example of a paradox is, when you dream that you've gone to the toilet, but then when you wake up, you haven't gone to the toilet, but you have gone to the toilet.
What?
You haven't gone to the toilet. You dream you've gone to the toilet, but when you wake up, you haven't gone to the toilet.
Okay. Stags,
but
for
you
context.
haven't gone to the toilet.
For context.
That's a paradox,
We're 5 episodes in, 6 if you include the pilot, and this is the first time that myself and James have given each other looks of what the fuck.
Yeah,
we've had a few glances.
Okay. I know it's a bit of a cerebral one. I know.
Yeah, it is.
So we're in Inception territory now. Inception pissing, right? Okay, so you're saying that you have a vivid dream where you are, say, letting it flow.
If you had a dream.
So you know...
I have a dream.
If you had a dream.
Yeah.
So you have a dream where you feel like you need the toilet, and you go to the toilet.
You have a dream when you do go to the toilet, but when you wake up, you haven't gone to the toilet, but you have gone to the toilet.
Right, so you've gone to the toilet, but
you haven't gone
to the toilet, but you've just gone.
Gone to the toilet.
Right. So you pissed yourself, basically.
Or, whatever.
Yeah. That's a more direct way of saying it.
I'd say that's the best example of a paradox. Can you come up with a better one?
On the spot, no, but I'm sure it'll give me a week. I'll come back to you with a really good paradox.
Well, just DMing George. When are you back? Right. I think that what we've recorded so far is grounds for sectioning.
Yeah.
So let's see if we can probe this further. Dare we go back to the list? One more.
I saw. What's wrong with the word like pet peeve? Why don't you like the term pet peeve?
Americanism. I used to use it when I was a kid. It used to be bugbear. You'd say bugbear or pet hate.
Okay.
And now it's pet peeve. And I don't mind it. I use a lot of Americanisms, and I realise that older generations find it annoying how many that I use. I've realised recently.
But you'll find out.
But I've got to a point. Pet peeve. I don't think pet peeve is as nice as bugbear. I think bugbear is nicer.
I get you.
Wasn't bugbear an Americanism as well? Wasn't it just plain old fashioned getting on your tits?
Yeah, it could have been.
Getting on your tits I could go with.
Which
not yours.
One of the only phrases that sounds better in Brummie. Getting on your tits.
Yeah, it does. It does sound better.
The Brummie accent does emphasise that a bit better.
Yeah, it does.
There's some lovely phrases in Birmingham.
Finally,
yes.
I agree with you, and I'm not disturbed by you. That I'm personally fine with Americanisms creeping in. I know there's some people that are very, very militant about it. There's one which aggravates me, and that's thanks to the rise of videos on Instagram, is when people say "spill the tea," not "spill the beans."
Yeah.
That's the Americanism is "spill the tea."
Yeah.
We all say "spill the beans," but now British people are now starting to say "spill the tea."
Yeah, I say "spill the tea" actually.
Oh,
yeah, sorry. Yeah,
I don't use that one. Yeah. No,
it's big on the drag scene.
Is it? Okay.
I've dabbled a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah, I picked it up from that. Yeah.
Have you dragged it yourself? Or?
I have. Yeah. Have you not seen my drag?
Did you keep the beard?
No, I didn't. But that's why I don't do it frequently now, because I look awful without the. I think of it as designer stubble, but yeah,
it's an evil genius goatee.
Yes, let's go for that. Yeah. I look awful without it, and it takes me a couple of weeks to grow it back again. So I tried to create a character with the beard, but it didn't work.
Sort of Tony Stark levels, because you've got the bit here that's.
Yes. Yeah. Well, I only naturally have one on one side, but then I even it up by doing one. I prepared. I don't always, but I prepared especially for the podcast.
Really appreciate it.
Took me all of about 3 seconds. Yeah, but, I thought I'd make it.
I've had some beard hair when I had my hair transplant taken away from below the jawline.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so they used that for the crown on the head.
Right.
So they said, "We're going to use that. We'll take that from the jawline." So that's okay, because that's the point you normally want to shave it anyway. So
yeah.
So on my crown is beard hair.
Oh, really? I didn't know they could do that.
Yeah, they did.
I thought it had to be like stripped from across the back.
Oh no, they did the back and sides, but specifically for the crown.
Yeah. I've got very little hair anywhere on my body. If you look, my arms are quite
That's
hairless.
Yeah, that is true. Yeah. That's
true. I'm like Austin Powers by comparison.
Yeah, I'm quite envious.
Yeah.
I've got like about 7 chest hairs. It's quite frustrating.
Wow.
Yeah, and like 5 of them on one side. So it's just
As I have found out, having quite a carpet of back hair is like a natural bath mat.
right.
So you don't slip down in the bath.
Oh,
Really?
nice.
Because I did once upon a time.
Problem that I'm always having, to be fair.
Yeah, I did
Are you
once upon.
hairless or?
I'm hairless. Yeah, I'm.
I did once upon a time in my younger, thinner, young dumb and full of cum days, have a back wax, and then
How was that?
well, the back wax was all right, but I nearly drowned when I got in the bath because I just slid right down, like down like that. Like shit.
That's my life. I'm a
Is it?
slippery man?
That's attractive. Okay.
Yeah. On that same level, though, on accident is an Americanism that seems to be spreading around, which drives me slightly. I don't even know. I don't think it's technically wrong. It just feels wrong because I was always it was on purpose and by accident. But people have started saying on accident now. I did it on accident.
Do you think they do that like by accident though?
I don't know. Yeah, it's it's mildly frustrating. I don't like being a grammar Nazi. They're my second least favourite sort of Nazi. But I do on accident. Just always makes me cringe a little bit.
You rate them higher than neo-Nazi, so fair enough.
Oh right, wasn't neo-Nazi just a new kind of the old Nazi? It's like
Yeah,
a separate kind.
I think it does. I think it does. So technically, by putting them like second, you've at least got the Nazis or neo-Nazis first. So just calling that out.
We're doing one of those lists that they put up on social media to try and bait you.
My 5 favourite site for Nazis.
Like God tier. And they deliberately put stuff that's a bit mediocre just to spark some rage. So like, okay, white supremacists, they definitely rank S. And do you know rage bait? Actually, that was decided by the Oxford English Dictionary as the word of 2025, even though it's 2 words.
That is annoying.
Go figure.
It's quite infuriating, which is.
Well, I think we've learned a fair bit about stags we didn't need to know.
A bit too much.
So, moving on from Speedy Back Breeds, the big questions. So these are questions that James wrote when he was off his face. And he's not disappointed. He's not disappointed. Santa clearly bought you a couple of ounces of something really strong. So, first question is, which historical figure would you revive to help you win a table tennis tournament at a local cider festival in slightly windy conditions?
Right, yeah. So that was a weird one, to be fair. I mean, even gauged with my answers earlier, I think that's similarly.
I'm not going to apologise.
Yeah, no, don't apologise. I'm not apologising for the buoyant turds.
Okay.
Yeah, so I thought about it a little bit. At first, I don't know, I wondered if you were trying to bait people into looking at Ping Pong Show. I don't know if you've Googled Ping Pong Show.
Well, I don't know what Ping Pong Show is.
No, I didn't. But are you aware of the Benidorm scene? I don't want to go into too much
Right,
detail.
and now I do know what a Ping Pong Show is. Yes, I know exactly what you're referring
Sticky
to.
Vicky.
Yes,
Exactly. That's what I was trying to avoid mentioning. Yeah. So I thought you were trying to goad me into that. I wasn't sure what sort of show it was.
You kind of just like offered it up by yourself, to be honest. I didn't even have to tease out of you.
We were talking about nepotism in showbiz. Hasn't her daughter taken over and now does?
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
So the name lives on. So it's now Sticky Vicky's daughter.
Right.
Who apparently that was a really quick delivery when she was born.
Very good.
Her pelvic floor has been laminated.
Yeah. So I moved on from that and trying to think. I was just thinking what would be. I mean, you're talking about it being windy. You want somebody with a low centre of gravity or something like that. It's a historical figure, wasn't it?
Yeah, historical.
Yeah. So it's a low centre of gravity. Somebody that could take their drinks at a cider festival, something like that. I started thinking maybe Henry VIII. I don't know if you know, he used to be quite a good tennis player in his youth.
Oddly enough, that's one thing that I was thinking just reading this question now, that Henry VIII would be. Yeah,
he played tennis.
I didn't know he played tennis.
Wasn't that's one of the things that I remember that I mean, it's not a short list. One of the dumb things Boris Johnson said was about the invention of table tennis. It was in the aristocracy, and they called it whiff waff, where they just did it over a table. Yeah, so it was like an aristocracy thing. So he probably played it.
Yeah,
so he probably played that.
Well, they had tennis courts as well. So. But anyway, so I thought about. Then I thought I don't really like Henry VIII. Next person I fell onto, obviously along the same category, I thought about Leo Sayer.
Is he dead?
I don't know. He's historical though, isn't he?
Yeah,
historical. Google Leo Sayer and have a look at what image.
You do have to revive him. I mean, we never stipulated he had to be dead first.
Right, okay, yeah. So
we can kill him, then revive him if you wanted to use Leo Sayer, that would be fine.
Yeah, I mean, nobody knows.
No.
Yeah. But have you seen those little jumps he does on the front of the
Yeah.
He's going to be great at ping pong.
Yeah, that would be pretty good. Yeah.
He's still alive.
Is he?
And he lives in Australia.
Right. What about the lead singer of Curiosity Killed the Cat? Because that was my next choice. Bendy Ben Volpier Piero or something he was called.
Bendy Ben what?
Volpier Piero.
From what?
He's the lead singer from Curiosity Killed the Cat.
I don't know who that is. Sorry.
Yeah, it's
How best to describe that? He wore his cap backwards. I mean, if that.
Wow, that is impressive.
It's very cool.
Okay. Yeah, he's still alive. He's age 60.
Really?
Wow.
Yes.
You'll know the songs, you know.
No.
Straight back down, yo. Come back down. Straight back down, yo. Straight back down to earth.
No, I don't know what you're on about.
Sheep, you were the odd one out. No?
Keep going.
That's the Misfit one. That's as far as I can go on that one.
How about you, Alex? Who would you like revive to help you win a table tennis tournament?
Jack the Ripper.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow. Is it just to find out who he was?
Well, yeah, basically. But you lure him into a false sense of security with table tennis and cider.
Yeah.
And slightly windy conditions. And then finally, I don't think there's a statute of limitations.
So your answer is about like justice.
Yes. Yeah. Justice in a way. Would there be sausages at this cider festival?
I imagine, it'll be like a sausage and cider festival. You normally get those hand in hand, don't you?
Oh, this is not going to be a sausage insider style joke, is it?
I get it. Yeah. They normally go together. No, don't. Right. I would say either Jack the Ripper or who else would I revive? If I took gut instinct other than Jack the Ripper. The Yorkshire Ripper?
What are you going for killers? Serial killers?
I don't know.
This is a Ripper section.
I don't know. Maybe
it just strikes me that it's one of those weird habits that serial killers like, table tennis.
Table tennis.
I would imagine that there's somebody heavily into fraud who likes model trains.
Yeah, something about the reaction times or something.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah,
hand-eye coordination needed to.
Right. Now I'm feeling like this is weird. Now I feel like you're both getting this.
Yeah.
How about Ian Huntley?
I mean,
why not?
Yeah,
could then.
He could have been great at table tennis.
Is he still alive?
Have I played this game wrong or something?
No, I think it's now weirdness top trumps. Which is what we're descending into now. Weird historical figure for yourself. Serial killers? No,
I don't. I think I'd go for maybe like Isaac Newton or something. He knew angles.
Don't be so stupid.
Isaac Newton and physics. That takes a lot, doesn't it?
You're going to get us cancelled with those fancy ideas.
A bit weird, mate.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I should have really thought about it before I come to the table.
Come on.
All right. How about Pythagoras? He loved his angles.
Yeah, great. Yeah, it'd be brilliant. I'm out to win. I don't care about the podcast. I'm out to win the table tennis
You're
tournament.
taking into account Isaac Newton's massive week, though.
I think that would help. That would look great in the wind.
In the wind.
Yeah, it would look fantastic. Not only will it.
So I found out one of the last times I went to go and visit some friends of mine down in Bournemouth, where I used to live, that in the main square gardens, the council have installed public use table tennis tables. So we then thought, just it'll be a laugh if we went to the discount sports centre just to get some bats to play with them. So I was, needless to say, effing useless at it, but because it was a public and it was a park and there was loads of people coming past, something weird happened. The table tennis equivalent of Patches O'Houlihan from Dodgeball appeared behind me and gave me a crash course in how to play table tennis properly. Oh. It was kind of there like, no, it's all in the angle. Okay, lift your elbow up, that's good. Okay, now give that a go. See, much better. So he improved my serve, and then he disappeared into the night. I'm not even sure now as time's gone past he was even real. It was just like the ghost of table tennis appeared.
Are you good at table tennis now?
Much better after the crash course.
Could have been a sliding doors moment there again, like you totally kind of missed. You could have a huge career.
So if he was a ghost, I think I'd revive him. Thinking about it.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Patches, I'll bring him with me.
Yeah. Isaac Newton.
I hope you beep yourself when you
I know.
get it.
How about like Leonardo, like Da Vinci? He could invent something, right?
That's true. That's true.
Yeah.
That's the one that makes us go quiet, is it?
Yeah. Is that too out there? Is that too far for you? Fucking like Boudica. There you go. Provide Boudica to come and help me win the table tennis. Just comes in and flips the table. Fucking declares himself like as winner. There you go.
Well, the next question should hopefully bring us back down to earth.
Yeah.
And it is: how many toddlers could you fight off barehanded? Prison rules apply.
Wow.
Were you having trouble?
I was having a really bad day with my kids. Yeah.
Yeah.
What are prison rules? Out of interest.
Eye gouging, things like that.
Yeah, you literally no holds barred. There's no
what barred?
no holds barred. You know, like you can.
You're
just,
saying holds, which
Yeah.
is correct, not holds.
Is that an
Holds.
Americanism?
Holds,
Check him. Yeah.
Is that an Americanism?
I imagine it is.
Don't wind him up.
Yeah, but realistically, in a non-stop frenzy, because I fight my kids.
Right, yeah. So, well, my answer would be that I think infinite, because I think they're quite easy to beat, but I wouldn't do it at all. I would let them just...
I think it'd be infinite if it was like a 1-by-1 situation. They're in a queue, but like if they were if they swarmed.
It'd be like Matrix. It'd be like just... You know what I mean?
Very niche reference to a specific scene in the second Matrix film where he's... That's such a niche reference.
Yeah. But that's yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I'd be.
Infinite. You take on. You'd be. You think you'd be.
The wall
they're
couldn't be big enough of them, but I couldn't take out.
Really?
Yeah.
So I'm picturing like a World War Z style horde of toddlers coming at you from all sides.
Yeah.
You reckon?
But I wouldn't. I'd just lie down and let them.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. It's not like a would you.
Yeah.
It's not a would you question. It's like a could you. You know.
I could, but the cats. It's like with cats. You know, cats. They eat your lips first, don't they, as well? They're soft as
Cats eat your lips first, do they? Oh, I didn't know that.
So
it would depend on the toddler's motivation.
No, I don't care. They can. I'm not going to beat up any toddlers. I'm sorry. They can kill me.
It depends.
I've had a good life.
Have you though?
Not really, no.
Yes, the picture though, if you're in a zombie film but it's set in a creche,
Yeah.
could you fight them off then?
No. Not even zombie children. It'd just be like, okay, well.
I think there's a finite limit. I don't think you'd be able to take on infinite. If you let's say you were brainwashed, right? And this is not about like the ethics of it. You were brainwashed. You're some sort of. You've got all your life physical ability.
No, if I'm brainwashed, that's going to be tricky because it's a lot of it's from the skills I've learned.
It's mind and body, is it? Mind, body, and spirit. You're right. Okay, right, I get it, mate.
Yeah. Well, I think what I'm thinking is if you create a sphere around me of toddlers, I could easily beat all of those, and there can't be any more than that coming at any one time. They're still going to be piled up, so it's infinite.
I think you're wrong, personally. I just think you're wrong.
I just think you underestimate me.
Yeah.
How many do you think you could take?
I think at best, I'd take on about 80 before I start getting tired.
80? I think that's generous for you.
Yeah, I think I'd start getting tired.
This is starting to feel like LBC.
Yeah.
Toddlers, your thoughts, call us.
What are your thoughts on the toddlers?
I think one, but really well.
Oh, yeah, I like that.
As to send a message to all the other toddlers who are angry for some reason.
That's interesting.
Because you do only have to beat up one toddler, you're right.
You think you scare them off?
I think it's kind of like, look what I've done to little Jordan here.
Ooh.
I'm not.
You've even named him as well, which adds an extra layer of horror.
Because I only noticed this. This was a trend about 20 odd years ago that every toddler seemed to be called Jordan, right? Male or female. And it was around about the time when Jordan, the glamour model, was at her peak of getting them out. So clearly there was a lot of dads that were naming the kids.
Is this not Katy Perry? What's her name? Kate
Price.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
now there's a lot of Gen Zers in their 20s called Jordan.
Why was that? Why was the breast exposure something that led to children's names?
Not a clue. Not a clue. But the first DJ agency that I worked for, and this is the reason why I didn't work for them for very long. In the summer, at the afternoons, they sent you out manning bouncy castles at the family fun days they offered.
Oh, okay.
And I hated every second of it. It was the most horrendous job because you really get the dregs of society that are wanting to throw their kids on the bouncy castle. There was one woman who thought she had to actually lob her kid on, literally pick a child up and throw it. When the child was being picked up by the scruff, screaming, didn't want to go on, she went, "Don't be silly, you'll love it." And then she lobbed this kid into this sea of children, obviously bounce. So it was trying to then make its way through, like Bear Grylls in the jungle. Coming back out, I don't like it, I don't want to go back onto it. Of course you do, you love it. Picked it up, lobbed it back in again.
Wow.
That was outstanding.
So I've not really had any experience with, I don't think I've met any toddlers since I was a toddler.
Yeah.
And I've not really had much experience of bouncy castles, apart from the time you had one. And James Haley went on just before, was hideously injured. So I decided not to go
I
on
remember
it,
that.
really.
So a bit of context, I hired a bouncy castle for, I think it was my 25th birthday.
Was
or something
it?
like, yeah, something like that. So this was going back about 15 years ago, and I just slapped it in my back garden, and the rule was there was no children. You just go on it if you want. And yeah, that turned into quite a... Yeah,
People were trying to kick the crossbar, weren't
yeah, and James Haley trying to kick the crossbar. He's quite a tall gentleman, and he really gave it a go, bless him. He
was very competitive.
He was very competitive. Which
I don't really disagree with that.
He's roughly the same height as the butler from the Addams Family.
Yeah, and I don't remember, but did he land on his shoulder?
No,
or
I
something?
think he managed to knee himself in the head.
Right.
He did it with a really like an egg-shaped lump on his forehead. Yeah, and that put me off really. Yeah.
Well done, James.
I don't like it because there's a lot of thin socks involved, and even as a child, I didn't like that. People would take the shoes off and like, oh no, I'll
Thin
stay.
socks.
I'll stay.
I like thin socks. I'm still going to stand by that.
I'll wear trainer socks. The trainer socks at the moment are thin, but they're trainer socks, so that doesn't count.
It does kind of count because they're still quite thin.
If you've not seen it,
that doesn't. It's not.
this will put your hatred of thin socks into context. If you've not seen it, ankle scarf.
Ankle scarf.
That is a thing. It was a Temu sort of thing. It's a scarf to put around your ankles if you're not wearing shoes to keep your ankles warmer. Basically, wear socks. That does the same thing.
I like the sound of that.
Yeah.
I would wear an ankle scarf.
Ankle scarf.
Do you hate them?
Then it's it was like roughly about the same time as the mankini, the mankini.
Oh, okay.
You know, the one that sort of goes around, just covers just the tackle, and that is it. Where I think if we do wear that,
the mankini is not the one that goes up.
no, it was the no, not the Borat one.
Yeah,
it was the one that just went around the side. Where I think anyone that does
like a thong, sort of thing.
like a thong, but just round one side.
Only what?
Yeah, they're just like. Yeah, I think if you're wearing that, you should be shot on sight.
Yeah. So George is usually here. Is that what I'm getting?
Well, the irony is, we started a podcast, me, George, and Alex, but George decided to start it when he wasn't here and he was away. So we've actually started a podcast, but he's although he is the person who's normally on it, he's not actually been in one yet.
So would he be sitting here?
He would normally be sitting there.
So he hasn't been sitting here.
He hasn't yet, but he would normally be sitting there.
It would be nice to know that I was in the place that of great. Because he's a great. He's a celeb, isn't he?
I mean, not really.
Don't you think so? I think of him as a celeb.
Do you?
He has been in more films than we've been in.
Yeah, he's definitely got more credited appearances on actual things, but
he's got red carpet written all over him.
I'm not a fan personally.
George.
We can say this 40 odd minutes in because he doesn't listen to any of these at all.
Yeah, he
hasn't listened to him either.
The first 30 seconds, because he got the joke that I did a couple of episodes back when he said, "What panto's he in?" Dick Whittington. He's the Dick.
Yeah.
So he heard that, and that was it. So he asks us post show to give us the timestamps of when he's called in.
Yeah.
Right. So that he can just skip forward to that bit and listen to himself.
Are we ringing George?
No. I think
is he in panto at the moment? This minute.
Yes, he is. Yeah. He is. So last time he rang and interrupted the show mid-sentence and then tried to get people coming off stage to get on the podcast. Nobody took him up on his offer.
Yeah, it was very shameful.
Did he tell him what podcast it was? Because I think that name carries.
I think that's one part of the problem, to be fair.
He could have lied and just said it was like Joe Rogan or Have a Word. One of the bigger ones.
Yeah.
But no, sadly not.
What's Have a Word?
I don't know. It's a podcast.
Is it?
Yes. Have a Word podcast.
Right.
Run by two comedians.
Oh, okay. Is it a good one?
makes them a lot of money.
Similar to this one, is it?
Not in that respect, no.
It's got a lot more people listening, but it doesn't have as much heart.
Yeah.
Sure, they get 30 grand a month, but where's the heart? Where's the love?
Yeah, exactly. Where's the art?
Where's the buoyant turds?
Yeah.
Where's the integrity, Alex?
No, exactly. Not at all. Not at all.
Just one flush, really.
Yeah. On the whole, yeah.
I've got to rethink. I need to have your diet plan.
Yeah.
One Flush Beckett is his new nickname.
I'm proud of it. I'll own that.
Yeah, no, be proud. You should be proud.
I am proud of it. I am.
It's to your credit.
Yeah.
It's to your credit.
Look, I've worked hard at this, you know.
What?
You won't be.
Moving on now to the fake news section. This is how we close the show off. James is going to read us 3 news articles, and it is us to guess which one of the 3 is made up, is completely fake. So, James,
Right. So,
articles, please.
So, article number 1, we have a walker who was fined after using his drone to walk his dog. So, this is an article that came out from a man in Austin who was passed on a fine for flying his drone in places he shouldn't be being. But what it turned out actually what he was doing on a regular basis, he was actually like taking out his like dogs for walks on his what's it called, a quad-like copter. So he was attaching with a lead to the quadcopter and using that to lead the dog.
Drone was leading the dog.
Was leading the dog in what was a very like well-behaved walk, I assume, because I assume a dog would just like pull it down.
As an owner of a spaniel, I can confirm that my spaniel would take out a drone quite easily.
I mean, there are some pretty strong drones now, but I can't think a drone that's strong enough.
Would it be strong enough if he went a bit wayward with his controls? Would it then take the dog up with it if he went up accidentally?
I mean, this is us assuming that he actually like tied it. It might have just been using the drone to lead the dog.
Because that it follows the
drone.
Like a biscuit dangling or something.
As Stags was saying, that did happen. That was a thing on Back to the Future when they went to the fake 2015.
Yeah.
There was a drone taking a dog for a walk. So other things have come true apart from hoverboards.
Yeah.
Sadly.
Oh, those hoverboard things were quite annoying. They clearly weren't hoverboards.
They were like the precursor to the e-scooter bands that you see.
Yeah.
That's my hope for 2026.
The guy's trying to call it the future of like pet care. And like I said, I'm failing to see it because I don't see, unless it's just a thing to direct dogs, I don't see how you can like tether a dog to a drone without the drone really being like compromised.
Yeah, it has to be a big drone.
Yeah,
and then it becomes pointless, doesn't it? What was your hope for 2026?
That I see somebody on an e-scooter who isn't a bellend.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That is
I'm thinking about getting an e-scooter. I'm joking.
Spill the tea, come on.
No.
So that's number 1.
Number 2, right. Worst like diarrhea like ever is the cause of a flight like cancellation. So there was a United Airlines flight that was due to depart from Indianapolis, and it was cancelled after a passenger like suffered very severe like diarrhea, which triggered a like hazmat cleaning procedure.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Okay.
So an aeroplane that didn't quite make it to the skies because of poop.
Somebody was a sprinkler.
Yeah.
A squirter.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, that must have been pretty bad for the whole flight to have been cancelled.
Yeah.
Because, United are a partner airline of Virgin, as I remember, so they'll have their first class at the front, business, and the middle at the bottom. So for the whole, again, it depends on diet and how many flushes they take, I think. So
yeah, I would cancel. I would happily cancel after a very small amount of diarrhea being put on the.
Why don't you just like take them out of the plane and take them to a toilet?
Presumably it went out of them and onto the flight or something, didn't it?
I don't know. This is what I mean.
Do they still have the air marshals that ride on these planes with guns?
I think that's still a thing, especially if flights coming in out of America. US air marshals. I've seen like plenty of films about them, so
would they?
It's bound to be real, right?
I would just think if the diarrhea was that bad, it must have triggered the air marshal to lock and load.
Well, apparently it was caused by a like undercooked hamburger she ate the night before the flight.
I still didn't know what caused it.
Yeah. So it was. She believed obviously like food poisoning was the cause. Okay. Symptoms escalated rapidly during the seatbelt sign being illuminated. She rushed to the lavatory to avoid what she feared would be a public incident. Once inside, she experienced the worst diarrhea ever, diarrhea ever over a 20-minute period, along with repeated bouts of like vomiting.
Oh, so is it because she was so ill they had to take her off? It wasn't because there was so much diarrhea on the plane.
I don't know. I mean, the fact they pulled out a hazmat cleaning procedure says to me it might have been something to do with that.
Yeah.
Right.
The next, so a crew member informed her that the aircraft's next scheduled trip had been cancelled, so the hazmat specialists could perform a deep clean.
Right, wow. Because I used to clean toilets at the Bell years ago.
Wow.
I saw some states after on a Saturday night. We never wore hazmat suits.
Do you like to shit in the air? Like we were talking about this earlier, like when you don't like to shit at home, so in the plane?
I mean, I will shit at home. I've got no problem with it, but just,
We'll get somewhere else. Have you been so bad that you felt the need to book a flight to get rid?
Actually, I've never had
in
a
your
shit.
world, this might be the
I've never gone to the toilet on a flight.
Yeah, I've had a wee on a flight, but I've never had a poo on a flight.
I've never done either. I've gone to the toilet on a National Express coach, and I think that put me off.
Well, okay, yeah.
One thing that put me off was when I went to Istanbul for reasons that we covered earlier. I went to use the toilet, and I don't know if a white Turkish bloke was sat down and forgot to lock it.
Oh, really?
So it was just embarrassing for all parties involved. So yeah. Anywho,
right.
Next news.
Third and final article comes out of India, where a toddler has bitten a snake to death, and has survived the venom exposure due to it. So what happened was a snake was wrapping around a toddler's hand and what kind of snake was it, you ask? I've got it written down. A 3 foot like cobra began wrapping around a toddler's hands in India, a 2-year-old, and the toddler instinctively grabbed the snake and bit down on its head.
Okay, I couldn't fight that toddler.
Yeah, so
That sounds like a hard case.
That is a pretty hard toddler. So yeah, you going on about infinite toddlers? Do you reckon you can take that toddler? I mean,
maybe not infinite of that particular.
Yeah, but
maybe.
But of a standard toddler.
I'm not a snake. You wouldn't be able to get it.
Yeah,
my head.
That's crazy, right? You normally expect that headline to be the other way around, but yeah,
it's a man bites dog sort of style headline, isn't it?
Yeah.
What was the thing about the venom?
So obviously, they got a bit of venom exposure due to the fact that they bit the snake.
Right.
So, but I believe it was very, very mild.
Does the venom flow through the snake then? I thought it just came out of the fangs.
I don't know. I don't know specifically where it comes out from. My knowledge of.
Well, you made one of these.
Solid. Yeah. So you're trying to eyeball me to work out if this one's the fake.
Yeah.
I get you.
Because there's been a lot of anger towards children.
Yeah.
This
I'm
week, so
quite angry personally inside, to be fair. Yeah. I feel that a lot.
So now we've got to decide which one we think is fake. Now, so far, Stace, I've got a 0 out of 4 record of getting this right.
Right.
So I'm thinking today might be the day.
So the 3 stories are, for a reminder, the walker who was fined for using their drone to walk the dog. Number 2, the worst diarrhea ever causes a flight cancellation.
I love that's number 2.
And number 3, toddler bites snake to death in India and survives the venom exposure.
You call first. Which one do you think is fake?
I think it's the third one. But I'm going partly on body language. I don't want to be. I don't need to be upset that if I'm wrong, then you'll go, "Oh, he doesn't know me at all," or something like that. Because it's just a sort of thing.
It's only been 15 years.
The anger towards, towards children. This week.
I've noticed that my arms are crossed and everything. So you're right. I've got a very defensive posture about me.
Yeah.
Since you've joined this podcast.
And the thing about the venom and stuff like that, I don't know if that. I mean, it could be right. I think it would be, but I feel like the venom gets mixed in there, but it might not do. I don't really know what I'm talking about, to be honest.
You improvisers, you're so courteous. I'm going to vote for number 2. The poo flight.
The poo flight. Flight. Right. So the correct.
Why do you think number 2? Just out of interest.
I've got this funny feeling that I've always avoided the one with the most detail. And that often tends then to be the fake one.
Oh, right. Yeah, maybe.
Okay, so the fake news story for this week is the walker who was fined for using his phone. Yeah, you both got it wrong. And Alex is 5 for 5 now, Alex. 5 for 5.
Right. Okay.
You'll get there. You'll get there.
I'm going to go and throw myself into the dough. It's only outside. Fine. It's fine. So we're almost at the end. So we're going to say thank you to Stags for being our 0.5 of a person for this episode. Do you have anything you wish to plug to our literally double figures that are listening to this?
I think, because there's so many, well, I mean, do we think people are local to the Midlands, or is this going worldwide?
Well, we are global. I mean, you put it out there. Though.
We're global, honey.
Yeah, we're global.
So, I mean, I was going to say, because there's a monthly improv night we just set up at the Bell in Derby, if people wanted to come along to that on Thursday, the second Thursday of the month. But if people aren't from Derby, I think I've got a website.
Wow.
Wow. I think I have. Let me just check.
Is it on the internet?
They have the internet on computers now?
Oh my god.
It's not Stagecoach. Let's see. Stags.
At AOL.com.
I don't know what it would be called.
Yeah.
At Talk 21.
I don't know. I had one called. Oh, hang on. I've got an Instagram.
For you, the internet just happens at you.
I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll put the
Stags
relevant.
Woodward. Oh, there it is. Stags Woodward.
We'll put the relevant links into whatever people are watching
.co.uk.
this on or listening to on. How's that sound?
Excellent.
Yeah,
Okay.
wonderful.
So that's it. Check it out. I might have updated it. Who knows? Yeah. Don't go on the Instagram. It's just pictures of cats and bees.
Go on the website. You weren't sure it was there, but it might have been updated, but probably hasn't.
I should have guessed that the outro is normally the quickest part. Not with Stags. No, not with Stags. No, so go and tell Stags if he's on the internet. Until the next time we'll be here will be officially Quitters Day. Yes. So until then, thank you very much.